This bad boy can fit so much charcoal and meat in it. This isn't your daddy's grill. So you want to get back into charcoal. And you're thinking back to 30 years ago. Yeah, you remember your parents, your father, he's frustrated. He trying to light it with charcoal fluid. What a pain, it's frustrating, it takes forever. Finally gets the hibachi lit. 30 years have passed, maybe even more. And there's been a lot of advancements in the charcoal. Now using charcoal is probably one of the easiest things I've done. So I looked at a few other YouTube channels and I found some good information, but I had to piece it together between many videos. So that's the reason why I figured I'll just try to put a lot of the basics together to help you understand what's involved with using charcoal nowadays. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to fire up your charcoal grill, how to shut it down, and some of the options and other ideas that you can use. I won't go into too much detail with those, just to give you an idea of what's available and how you might want to cook some food. There you go, charcoal lighter fluid. Might as well start with that. Okay, I guess we're gonna start with lighter fluid. This is why I hate lighter fluid. So another method that you can use is the charcoal igniter. It's electric. You plug it in, stick it into your charcoal like so, cover it up a little bit, turn it on, and watch your charcoals heat up. Nowadays, everything is a lot easier to get your charcoal lit. There's many different ways to do it. I'm going to go over the most popular way because it's the easiest and quickest in my opinion. Unless you get something like a flamethrower.
Nice!
I can get your charcoal going in about 30 seconds, but they're a little bit on the expensive side. So to start your charcoal, you're going to want to get something like this. It's called a charcoal chimney. And how this works is that you fill all your charcoal into this chimney, you light a fire starter underneath, and it will catch all your charcoals on fire. Once they're ready to go, you just pour them into your grill. Couldn't be any easier. This is a Weber. It retails for around $19.99 US, $25 Canadian, and relatively inexpensive and does the job well. Plus, you're going to have it for years to come. The first thing you want to do is choose what kind of charcoal you need. On the left is briquettes, which burn at a lower temperature but last a lot longer. This is good for long, slow cooks. On the right is lump charcoal, which burns hotter but runs out quicker. This is good for fast dinners. Next, you want to start filling your chimney. Start with the new charcoal out of the bag. Then add in your leftover charcoal from your last cook on top. Hey, why waste perfectly good charcoal? Now give it a shake to get all the ash and smaller bits out of the bottom. Now you're going to want to remove your grate. Get your fire starter and set it at the bottom of the charcoal grate. You can use paper, newspaper, crumpled up paper, fire starters, tumbleweeds, whatever you choose. Now light that fire. Next, you set your charcoal chimney right on top of that lit flame. And wait for the magic to happen. Now this can take around 10 to 15 minutes to get going. Once your charcoals are hot, now you can pour them into the basket. If you don't have any of these baskets, you can pour them right on the grate itself. Now replace your cooking grate and your lid and let this beast warm up. Don't forget to open your top vents. Now here's just a little demo on the flamethrower sous vide grill gun made by Grill Blazer. This thing can get your charcoals burning hot in a matter of seconds. Watch my next video where I time how long it takes to get the charcoals glowing hot red using the grill gun. So how do you control the temperature on your grill? How does it work? Once the charcoal's inside, how do you raise or lower the temperature? It's actually pretty easy and pretty simple. Your cool air is going to come up through the bottom. So you have a bottom vent over here like so. And this slides back and forth, open and close. Okay, this is the open position. That's the closed position. And if you don't have a Weber kettle, there's going to be an equivalent that's going to look a little different, but it's going to work exactly the same. Cold air is going to rise, go through your charcoals, which will heat it up, and then hot air rises, so it's going to want to come out your top vent. Here we can open and close the vent. The charcoals need oxygen to burn. By opening the vent, we're allowing more oxygen in, getting the coals hotter, and then we can exhaust it at the top using the top vent. If we close these, even half, you're not going to give that coal as much oxygen. Your coals are going to start cooling down because they can't burn as hot. Placement of your upper vent is important as well. Let's just say you're cooking food on the left side of this grill. You're going to want these vents over top of the meat. The reason for it is that your airflow is going to come up. Let's just say your charcoal's over here, and then it's going to exhaust out the other way, thereby bringing the hot air over top of your food. It's kind of a simple science. Shutting down your grill and extinguishing your charcoals has never been easier. All you do is close the top vent and slide the bottom vent all the way to the left, closing the bottom vent. This will deny the charcoal oxygen and it will extinguish itself. So how do you clean your charcoal grill? Very simple, our vent handle. All we have to do is work it back and forth, just like this. So all your charcoal and ash that have fallen through, when we're doing that, will fall down into this collection pot, and then we just simply clean it out that way. We'll dump this out, have a nice clean one, put it back in. One of the things you're going to want to get for your meat is a temperature gauge thermometer. One like this costs you 12, 15 bucks. Unfolds, stick your probe right in the meat, and it's going to tell you what the internal temperature is. For longer cooks, you're going to want a different unit. Maybe a wireless unit, maybe a wired unit like this. It's got a probe that will just stay in your meat and update the temperature all the time. These can be bought for relatively cheap, maybe 20 bucks or so. There's many accessories that you can get for your Weber grill, especially if you have the gourmet barbecue system. This is the Weber sear grate, which is great for putting those marks on your steaks or burgers. This is the Weber wok, which is great for stir fries. Alexa, who makes the best barbecue?
Bradzilla, of course. Why don't you know this by now?
Oh yeah! There's many different charcoal configurations that you can use for direct or indirect cooking. Direct cooking is right above the charcoals, and indirect is not over the top of the charcoals. If you have these baskets, it optimizes your options. This is a vortex, and we fill it full of briquettes. Right in the middle, this is great for chicken wings. Just lay them all out on the outside of the grill ring. Now we can reverse that and have the charcoals outside the vortex, and we can do a beer can chicken right in the middle. This is called the snake method. It's 2x2 briquettes, followed by 1 briquettes on top. So if we light one side of the snake, the charcoals will touch each other and catch each other on fire. This will create a long, slow cook for you. You can also add your flavored wood on top of the charcoal for a nice smoky flavor. Alright, well hopefully this video was very informative for you, give you a good basic understanding of what's involved in grilling on charcoal nowadays. It really is a lot different than 30 years ago, like I had remembered. I'm even using this more than I'm using my pellet grill now. It's that easy. So if you like this video, maybe you found something useful, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the little bell if you so desire. If you have any comments, leave them in the comments down below, or any questions. And if you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to make them. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. There you go. There's your charcoal fluid. Oops. That sucks. So exactly how do you clean out your grill? It's actually very simple. This little handle, which is your air vents, is also your cleaning tool. All you have to do is keep moving it back and forth, and any of the charcoal or ash will be and the charcoal or ash will fall down through the vents into this collection plate. Let's try that again. There you go. Yeah. La 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 la. Wasting all my time.